Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this chill N64 music. He says just before something crazy oh no, it's Ogre Battle. Never mind, still chill. And also, I'm chill. Welcome, everybody. We are about to have some fun, janky N64 Castlevania adventures. I am super excited about this one. I got my popcorn ready for this one. Yeah, this one's gonna be good. And not necessarily good as in a great game, but good as in we know it's going to be bad, but how bad is it going to be? I feel like Lords of Shadow was a huge letdown just because it felt very copy-paste of like a God of War game. And they shoehorned in Castlevania into it. Yeah, not good in a good way. In a Glover kind of way, if you will. Put it in terms you understand, Space. Lords of Shadow was just boring. Exactly. It was a very safe, boring God of War clone that they added the Castlevania license to. Like, it was not interesting. This is a Castlevania through and through. And it's not trying to be anything else but itself. And it's so wonderful. N64 might be the greatest console when it comes to games that are fun to watch someone suffer through. Very true. Or PS1. PS1 had some pretty bad stinkers. Recently, they re-released Gex, the Gex trilogy. You can play that on the Switch now. It's so bad that actually you can't even play it on the Switch 2. They told people, retailers, to stop selling Gex 2 for the Switch 2 particularly because it wasn't optimized for it, and it actually wouldn't work. Hold on one second. Banjo would like a word. Thought of another one. Jet Force Gemini. Yeah, the black sheep of the Rareware games on the N64. Like, I think that's the one Rareware game on the N64 that, like, nobody liked. Like, people even like Blast Core more than Jet Force Gemini, but there are the people who, you know, are Jet Force Gemini apologists who say that it is a good game. And I don't know. I got bored with it. And I don't know if it's on the streaming service. Could be an interesting one to go down, but it's funny how games on N64 were either amazing or atrocious, and there's no in between. That is the most truth. You either get an Ocarina of Time, or you get a Quest 64. Oh god, Quest 64 was garbage. I played through that all the way on my own free time. That was something that I wasted my time with, and I just remember a time when I was a kid, when it came out. It was a specific point in time where the N64 had just come out, and my dad was playing it, and I was interested in it, but I couldn't understand how to play it myself. As an adult playing it, I still don't really fully understand, and quite honestly, the mechanics are really shitty. But it was a time where, like, I wanted to watch my dad play video games, and I remember specifically I was into making bead animals. Basically, you would take some ribbon and some beads, and you would thread the beads through the ribbon, and you would use certain color beads, and you can make things like lizards and ladybugs and cats and dogs and shit like that. It was a fun little project, and I remember doing that and watching my dad play that game, and I was like, oh, maybe I should try playing that and see what it's actually like. Turns out, it's dog water. See, back then, just the fact that we had a new game to play was special, so we didn't care if it was shit. Exactly, and then also back then, we had the joy of Blockbuster, where you could rent a game for a few bucks, and if it sucked, you weren't out $60. You were out a couple bucks, and also you had a story to tell to be like, man, that one stunk, huh? Hey, little boy. Did you have a good nap? Duh. Cal. Dog. But yeah, like, that was a different time. And also, that was the Wild West where games were finalized, and you couldn't do an update patch. So shitty games like Quest 64 that desperately needed like an update patch or something wouldn't get one. I miss a time when things were more finite. Having unlimited access to everything at all times is rotting our brains. Yeah, I agree. And like I was just saying, having update patches like day one and all that to fix things that should have been fixed before you released it and all that really ruins a thing, because now you're like, well, not only do I not want to buy this game day one or pre-order it, I also want to wait until the good version of it comes out. See Cyberpunk 2077. It is now at a state where Cyberpunk 2077 is considered a really, really great game. But I remember when they released it back in 2020, 2021, whatever, because people wanted them to release it, and so CD Projekt Red was like, fine, we'll give it to you. And everyone was upset when it wasn't finished. And so they continued to work on it while people were upset that it wasn't finished. And that's what happens. Like, we would not have gotten the first iteration of Cyberpunk 2077, I am convinced. If they were allowed to finish the game in the capacity that they wanted to do it, then it would have come out years later when it was actually released, and it would have been in the capacity that people were like, this is pretty fucking good. Yes, woman's land. But yeah. I digress. It was kind of nice to have people be like, well, the game is what it is, and we're not going to change it at all. And so it gives us interesting things like Smash Bros. 64, and then things like Quest 64. Again, I know I keep coming back to this, but Baldur's Gate 3, what made that game so amazing was they worked on the game until it was finished, and the game they released was as close to perfect as any game I've ever played. Exactly, whenever they made it actually available for purchase, it was the game that they envisioned. Before then, I know it was available, at least in parts, in alpha or whatever, but they weren't charging for that. So that's fine. That's completely different, and that's a whole nother bag of like games being available in alpha. Like, I know that you could play Hades 2 right now, but it's not finished, so you get to the quote-unquote end, and it's like, well, the full game's coming out later. It's like, no, I want a satisfying ending. I don't like games that come out in alpha. I will wait until it's 1.0 release. I wish more games were like that. I wish more games were allowed to cook. I wish less people in suits were pushing to get these games out as soon as possible to maximize profits for shareholders than, you know, games that could actually be good but we're not allowed to cook. Anyways, speaking of rotten eggs, let's smell this fart really quick, huh? Let's get into it. I am so excited. Here we go. We have reached the stage of capitalism where shareholder value matters more than benefit to society. Yeah, it's all about money at this point. Ooh, I hope we get to play as Violin Boy. Okay, I started a game just to make sure that A, I could save, and B, I knew what the controls were. Shit, here we go! Okay. So, I know that I normally play games as a girl. If given the opportunity, I usually play games as a girl, because I enjoy it. It's me. That's my thing. But I want to play as Reinhardt because he actually has the whip. Carrie is the magic user, and Reinhardt is what I consider the quintessential Castlevania character, the Simon Belmont. So I want to play as Reinhardt. And here we go, baby! Let me know how the volume is. The Necronomicon.
Transylvania, in the mid-19th century, the province of Wallachia. In this time of peace and plenty, no one foresees the return of ancient horrors. But the old legends live, and soon the land will again be plunged into darkness. The people have returned to the path of wickedness, and the bonds that seal their evil ruler's spirit are weakening. Reinhard Schneider, heir to the ancient Belmont clan of vampire hunters. His blood dooms
Wait, did it just
him
skip
to
over a
oppose
bunch
the
of
might Count Dracula.
the written dialogue there?
Wielding the holy whip of his ancestors, the young vampire killer begins his quest.
Wow, 2 exclamation points. And look at all that pop-in of the castle. Holy shit. Here we go, baby! I do that too on offline games. On online games I usually play as a dude, but offline I'm like, oh my god, her hair is so cute. I enjoy it. And typically, I like to play as speedy characters. Like, I like dex build, and I would rather evade than attack. And typically they make female characters more speedy and agile, and so I kind of just like tend to play as them, but also some of them are just really pretty to look at, and you know what? Don't yuck my yum. Okay, B is my whip. Okay, get this. It took me forever to figure out why I couldn't just pick up a fucking thing on the ground. A is jump, B is attack, left C is attack 2, right C is collect the item. I have to push right C when I'm on an item to actually pick it up. Well, I mean, yeah, because I don't know why. Like, you usually, like, it makes no sense to me. It's like if you were playing Mario 64, a game that came out before this, and every time you walked up to a coin, you had to push right C to pick it up. It's just on the ground. Like, the currency, like the gems and stuff. Yes. Yes, I do. I have magnets on my feet. Well, real life is not N64. See, look at this. Look at this shit. I walk over it, nothing. I crouch, I teabag it, nothing. I push right C. Now I got knife. We're off to a good start. Oh, hold on. Baby cam time. Hello. Hello. Do you see yourself? Oh, stop.
Microphone. Puppy.
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Rat. Oh, rain coming? No. No way.
There's a baby. You see it? You put a rat in a mouse, so it's like, don't love a rat and a baby rat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. It's funny how Cal is starting to take after Ratter more now. Yeah, we were saying that how one of our friends told us, I don't know how you guys are managing it, but when you look at Cal, you literally see both you and Ratter. Like, it's crazy how he actually does look like an amalgamation of you guys. So here's what's going to happen. Cal is going to look like Ratter until puberty, and then he's going to look incredibly like me. Puppy love. You believe this boy is 1 year old, 2 years old, 1 year old in 2 days? Holy crap. You believe this boy is 9 years old? I can. I remember when we first showed, oh, there's a tomato. Ratter wants you to know that we have a cherry tomato that we picked from our little shabby garden out back. Did you see the jalapeno that's growing?
Yeah, we need to take it off there. It's gone purple and red now.
Okay. Anyways. Back to it. Okay. So now that I have... now that I have the knife, I push down C and it throws it. Here's another thing. Oh, I can slide. Look at that shit. Woo! Getting into first base. Home run! Whee! sliding into home. Holding up C, I get first-person view of this beautiful world. And in order to grab onto things, he automatically does it, but I have to hold A in order to actually get up onto it. Mr. 1-year-old with full head of hair. Yeah, my coworkers who also have babies around his age are super jealous. Especially the one that I have that has a little girl. Because her little girl still has what I call tennis ball head, where it's just very fuzzy hair. And then they see Cal, and it's like, how does he have a whole head of hair? I don't know if y'all know who Brock Lesnar is, but this pro wrestler who's extremely jacked, just a freak of a man. He had a daughter, and now she's grown. She's literally just like him. No, I know who you're talking about, and I saw a recent picture of Brock Lesnar's daughter, and it's like, wow, you are Brock Lesnar's daughter. Holy shit. It's like he cloned himself and put her in a training bra. Okay, here's combat. I think. Look at this fucking skeleton just like chilling. Yeah, man. Whee! Oh, cutscene. He has breathed his last. A local villager? Ah! What? They didn't even like claw his way out. He just came out head first. Like, what is going on? That Skelly got issues. Alright, I'll pick that up. And pick that up. Power up! And that is how we combat. Whee! Do you like the little scarf that I have? The little ascot? Whee! Okay, this took me... Power up! This took me fucking forever. You don't go up to the door and, like, push your way through or attack it or whatever. You have to break this stupid emblem in order to open the door. And what's my prize for figuring that out? A fucking giant skeleton. Ow. That, for whatever reason, runs around like a fucking excited puppy. And then he calls his little buddies over. I believe this guy is based off of a Japanese yokai called the Gasha Dokuro. And that's just a skeleton, a giant skeleton that is made of, comprised of fallen warriors. And they became an amalgamation and just became a super skeleton, kind of like a Power Ranger of sorts, but with dead bodies. And now he runs away. Oh. He's not dead yet. Oh, I'm out of... Okay. That's why I couldn't do it. Ah! Oh, he's dead. Oh my god. These... Why did he flap his armies? Oh my god, that was amazing! He flaps his armies and fucks right on off. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I love this. So you have to deliberately press the right C button to pick up a rupee? Yes, I do. And this is a save point. There is a white jewel. Will you save up to this point? I will. Data saved. Okay. I'm going to take a very quick break. I'm going to let the dog in, and I'm going to grab another beer. Everybody reflect on the giant skeleton trying to fly away. This is one of the worst things I've ever heard. Exactly! Like I was telling Ratter, like, could you imagine if you played Ocarina of Time and every time you walked by, like, a bomb or a rupee or a heart piece, you had to push right C to pick it up? I wish I had a beer. Don't worry, we're just getting started, buddy. And then after we finish this one, we are going to do the second N64 game. Just so you know. Alright, I'll be right back. My name is actually CP. It stands for Kill Pill. Kill Pill. I think if you do exclamation point 8 ball, it will actually give you a random dice roll for like a magic 8 ball question. I think. Try exclamation point 8 ball and see what happens. 'Cause it's been a minute since I tried this one. This one is better. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd be interested in a Quest 64 one-off stream. We'll put that feather in our cap for another time. I'm telling you, Quest 64... there you go. It is exclamation point 8 ball. Will this game go well? Forget it. All right, the 8 ball has spoken. Let's get back to it. So every chat bot we have is in agreement. Exactly. It's gonna be a good time. Not. This first area looks like absolute dog water. But supposedly it gets better. I got the sun card. What does that do? Powerful magic moves time forward to sunrise. Huh. Is jumping in this game classic N64 strat to move faster? Let's see. Oh, I love that whip. That whip is super satisfying. I think it is. I think it is. It's no sidestep from Zelda, but it certainly does seem to make us go faster. Oh, got it. Ah, shit. Am I supposed to... Oh. Buddy, go away. It somehow improves the frame rate. And the moon card. Alright. Well, I have to apologize to Circle of the Moon, because I thought Circle of the Moon was the first Castlevania game that implemented shitty cards, but apparently it was the N64 game. Got roast chicken. Them shoulder pads go hard. Oh, dude, right? They kind of look like the shoulder pads that you see on the Saiyan uniform. I hope that these Castlevania streams actually give us like more visibility. Like, people are just like, man, I wish I could watch somebody play Castlevania 64 for the first time. And then they come and watch me suffer through this shit. Just so you know, I only played the mechanism to open the grating. Operate the mechanism? Yes. They do. I didn't even think of that. Oh. Have we found out the significance of the passage of time to the end to this game yet? Chill, nobody has ever heard of 3D Castlevania game. You're the first one. Oh god, what is that? What is this now? Oh no! Oh no! What are you? Ah! Oh no! Oh, it's dead. Whew! Okay. Puny god. Red Hulk smash puny reins off. Reins off. Oh god, an exploding fella! What? An exploding skeleton! We have a fucking kamikaze skeleton. Okay. So we flipped a switch for something. Oh, you know what? I think it's over here. Fuck you. How are the skeletons just buried all over the ground? Shouldn't they be in a graveyard? No! No space! No! They're everywhere you want them to be. And everywhere you don't want them to be. Skeletons get to do whatever they fucking want, brah. Oh! Ooh! Okay. I have a theory. The jumping animations take less pixel changes than running animation. I mean, yeah, like, if you watch him jump, he keeps a static form. He's not, like, moving at all, except for the initial animation of jumping. But running has a constant animation. It undoubtedly takes more frames to run than to jump. Use... Okay. And now let's save. There is a white jewel. Okay. I saw a what happened video on Castlevania 64. Oh god. And one of the things that people did not like is that the beginning area is so incredibly off-putting versus how the rest of the game looks. Like, apparently once we get to the castle, it'll look way better. The beginning area was so off-putting that nobody actually wanted to play this game because it was just so ugly. And I kind of see that. Wow, these skeletons are relentless. I don't think I go down there. By the way, if you've never watched Matt McMuscle's What Happened, he does such a good job on deep dives on shitty video game history. He is really, really funny, and he does a very good job of, like, telling you exactly why things were so bad or why things failed in the video game industry. So, I would go back. He does one on Lords of Shadow 2 as well. Physics calculations back then weren't well optimized, so jumping was usually less computationally expensive than running along the ground. That makes sense. That makes sense. And he doesn't just do video game stuff, he'll also delve into, like, video game cinema. Like, I remember I watched his What Happened on the Borderlands movie, and it was really, really, really interesting as to why that thing sucked as much as it did. And it kind of boiled down to nobody knew what to make the movie, and also all the actors that were a part of it signed on to it during COVID because they couldn't get consistent work, and they just decided, you know what, this is money, this is a paycheck, I'm just gonna do this. And that's why we have such a hodgepodge of characters in the Borderlands movies. Space, this was the 1850s and Dracula was really hungry. But yeah, Matt McMuscles. Check him out. Uh-oh. 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 You really gonna make me do this? Oh no. Alright, y'all. 3D platforming, here we go! Ugh. Oh, this is gross. Oh, this is really gross. I heard the Borderlands movie had a very unpopular casting choice for Siren. Yeah, wasn't it, old-ass chick, no, I don't remember. Oh, no! You hit the water and you're just fucking dead. Well, I guess that makes sense, because that was, like, Castlevania as well. Previously saved. I don't remember who played Siren. All I can remember is Kevin Hart played, I don't know, the black dude that died in Borderlands 2. This is worse than the clock level in Mario 64. Yeah, it kind of looks like they copied the blocks from that level too. Yes, open the mechanism. Okay. So we push that down, all the things go down, and now we do the really, really shitty... Yeah, these things look like they're ripped straight out of Mario 64, actually. Yeah, I think it was just the fact that she was older when the Siren's entire character design was meant to be this sultry vixen archetype. Yep. I just kind of... like... Oh, fuck. Oh, that hurts. I will tell you this. I like the Borderlands series. It's like the only first-person shooter game besides Metroid Prime that I like to replay. I don't know what it says about me as a gamer. FPSs are just not my bag. I know that the humor in Borderlands 2 is notoriously cringy, but quite frankly, I just think that the games are satisfying and fun to play. I never had faith in a Borderlands movie. There was a Borderlands game, the Tales from the Borderlands, that was actually pretty good and fun. But as far as like a live action movie goes, it should have never been a thing. It should have never been a thing. It was terrible. Absolutely awful. This is yet again another example of executives think that well, this thing is popular. This thing is a popular video game. Let's make it a popular movie and just rake in the bucks. And that doesn't always happen. And quite frankly, it hasn't been until recent years that video game movies started to be good, but this is not one of those. And also I would argue that video game movies should be more like the Mario movie, where it's like animated and can be more true to the base material, but we get live action movies too that sometimes are good, sometimes are bad, sometimes are endearing because they're so bad, but... Dead body. Has it drowned? No. It must be this poisoned water from the river. Okay. Wish me luck! Fuck. Hoi! Welcome, Jim Fletcher.
Hi, doggy.
I have a question for you. Would you rather listen to the Harmony of Dissonance soundtrack or Metallica Saint Anger? I'm not a huge Metallica fan, so I think I would just go with Harmony of Dissonance. I tend to listen to video game soundtracks as my entertainment anyways, so... but even if I were listening to rock, I'm not a huge Metallica fan. Or Cate Blanchett as Lilith. That's who it was, Cate Blanchett. Oh my god, you use up the fucking card? No. And that's not a magic card, that's literally you just sitting and waiting until the sun comes up. What the fuck? Pick this up. Do I want to lower the thing? Yes, I do. And here we go. Yeah, I love Harmony Dissonance. Harmony Dissonance is a good one. I have a soft spot in my heart for all of the Castlevania Advance, or all of the games except for Dracula X on the Advance Collection. Circle of the Moon, Harmony Dissonance, and Aria of Sorrow are all very good games in of themselves. I think my favorite is still Aria of Sorrow. Oh my god. Okay. But I think I actually like the advanced games more than I do the DS games, or, well, it's not fair to be like, well, I like the advanced games and just be like, well, you know, Castlevania Symphony of the Night exists. But you know what I mean. Like, as far as handheld games go, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is its own animal. You can jump in the water? Yep, only once, though. Only once. But hey, at least this time I got to the other shitty ledges. I never saw the Borderlands movie, but sad to see it was such a bomb. Okay, Toko, I am really telling you, watch Matt McMuscle's video on what happened with the Borderlands movie. You will understand exactly why it was a bomb and why it really shouldn't have been a thing in the first place. Oh, god damn it. He does a very good deep dive into it, and basically the pandemic has a big part to play in why it was so shitty. I think it changed directors something like 3 times, I think. And then Randy Pitchford it up. And I'm sorry, like, his contributions to Borderlands, the game from the studio that he is CEO of, he is not the reason why the fans like Borderlands. I will tell you that for free. Randy Pitchford is a fucking joke, but he had a heavy hand into why it sucked as much as it did. Borderlands itself was heavily inspired by Mad Max, so you would think they'd just make a movie Mad Max spinoff. Exactly. Mad Max spinoff with a billion weird guns and Mad Moxie and a siren, and boom, you're done. In fact, why don't you just make a Borderlands movie that basically encompasses the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2, like just the Handsome Jack. Oh fuck, the Handsome Jack story arc. Like that's the one that people remember the best. In fact, if I were to be in charge of it, that's what I would do. I'm also watching Sunbrown Cat playing Eldenvania Night Rain. How are they liking it? I gotta say, I got Night Rain, but because it's multiplayer, or it heavily implies that, or it's heavily multiplayer, I should say. You can play it single player if you're skilled enough, but yeah, it's good. I think somebody on a podcast I listened to explained it in a way that I think I realize why I don't like Night Rain as much as Elden Ring or other Dark Souls. And it's because Night Rain is very go, 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 you don't have time. You don't have time to actually sit and soak in the land. You gotta find all this stuff before night comes, before the boss comes. So you don't actually get to explore stuff and enjoy the world. You don't get to pick up items and think about the item descriptions. And so it's an interesting idea of a roguelike version of Dark Souls, but the fact that you can't really play it single player because the enemies and the bosses are too tough for one person, and the fact that you don't actually get to soak in the world around you, it makes it less fun for me. I'm very much a solo gamer. That's what I love to call it. Oh, that's what I love to call it. Eldenvania, Night Reigns of Blood, and Shadows of Dissonance. Nice. Okay, wish me luck, everyone. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Yes. Oh, is this the one? Did I do it? So, I must of the time. So am I most of the time. Gotcha. At least the platforms aren't rotating. Yet. Yeah, so I can appreciate what Night Rain is doing, but if I were honest, I would much rather just play Elden Ring and its DLC. I don't want to play Night Rain. That might change though if I were to get like a few friends that were really into Dark Souls games, and we could play Night Rain together. And I know you can play it with randos, but it feels different playing with random people online than it does friends, because I feel like if I'm playing with my friends and I fuck up, it's funny. Like, ahaha, Chill Pill died, what a dork. But when you do that with random people online, it feels like you're letting these people down who have no opinion of you. And I think what I'm afraid of most is people online just like telling me that I'm a terrible human being. At least the platforms aren't rotating. Jump, slide, jump, slide, jump, slide. I wish there was a Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 3 of Gaiden. Isn't there another Bloodstain coming out? I think. But yeah, I remember one time I was playing Fall Guys, of all things. Fall Guys. And I didn't understand a brand new game, and it was a team game, and apparently I was doing things wrong. And after we lost, the team called me on PS5 whatever and asked me if I was, their words, they asked me if I was retarded. And I'm just over here like, guys, I've never played this game before. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. And they're over here like griefing me that I didn't understand how to play the game, and my explanation of I've literally never played this before didn't matter. And so whenever I play with random people online, I just think of all the toxicity that surrounds like League of Legends and all that, and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't want to do that. I think this is why I like playing by myself. Playing any online game with randos is basically like a Metroid Other M simulator. You get nothing but thumbs downs. Exactly. I've never enjoyed playing online with anybody but my friends. The only times I ever played Call of Duty online were when my friends were going to be playing with me. The only times I ever played Monster Hunter online was when I was doing hunts with my friends. The only time I ever played Fall Guys online was with my sister and brother-in-law, and then you guys for that one community stream that we did. I mean, it's got to be people that I know isn't going to just, like, not just grief me, but, like, be super toxic about my inability to play a thing. So, as far as I'm concerned, online games breed the most hatred, and I just want to avoid that, because, quite frankly, the world is already super hard on adults. I don't need people to tell me that I suck at fucking game like Fall Guys. I don't need that. I think that's the thing too, is like I wasn't getting griefed on something that's like you're expected to be a high level of player, like a CSGO or a Call of Duty or League of Legends or whatever. It was a fucking beans with legs simulator. Like, I don't know what you want from me, but I just do not care. The fact that you called me to call me the R word because you were upset that you lost one game, I mean, that speaks volumes for you, but it also speaks volumes for why I hate online play. If it makes you feel better, chill. I've put over 1,500 hours into Brawlhalla, reached Diamond rank, and better than 99.9% of the player base, and still get the same reaction from randos. Yeah. And I feel like it's one of those things. It's kind of like a message board, like 4chan or whatever. You are anonymous. I have no idea who you are. You can call me and post to me or send me a message or whatever, and you're just Fart Sniffer 69. Yeah, I can report you. Yeah, I can, like, message you back and stuff like that. But the messages still hurt. And that's exactly what you're trying to go for. So, I don't like it. I just don't like it. And at least I was able to pinpoint exactly why I don't like multiplayer games. Or, multiplayer online games. Okay. Well, the trouble is that most online gamers, what goes on in the game is more important than basically anything they have going on in their lives. Exactly. See, I play games, except for this one, to unwind. I enjoy it. It's a fun way for me to relax. It's my weapon or drug of choice when I want to spend time and just relax a little bit. And that's why I think playing games online is really frustrating to me, is like it becomes a job, and it really does become a it really does become a thing of like, if you do badly, you're going to get basically yelled at for it. And it's worse than getting yelled at by a teacher or your parents or a coworker or whatever, because that is at least for the most part structured criticism in a way. It's a kind of criticism that, like, you're not happy to receive, but you know that your boss isn't going to call you the R word or the N word or like something like that. Like, it feels a lot more rough whenever it's a random online person who has nothing to lose by calling you out for sucking at Fall Guys. It's very rare for people in their 30s with jobs and lives to play competitive games at a high level because they're going up against people with no jobs and no lives. I sometimes play Assassin's Creed as well. I like Assassin's Creed. My favorite was Black Flag, but I also like Origins and Odyssey. I did not like Valhalla. I tried to get into Valhalla because it was one of the first games on the PS5, but I just couldn't. But Assassin's Creed is fun. Edward Kenway. Hell yeah. Edward Kenway was my boy. Yeah, Black Flag was my favorite. And I say to this day that the reason why Black Flag is my favorite isn't because it was a good Assassin's Creed game. It's because it was a really, really, really good pirate game. And I think a lot of people understand that sentiment. But yeah, love Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Black Flag was everybody's favorite. Yeah. For the reason I just said. That is exactly the reason why everybody loves it. And that's exactly why they try to keep bringing back ship combat, is because they're like, oh, well, everybody enjoyed Black Flag. And it's like, well, I mean, yeah, the ship combat was part of it, but you gotta understand that it was about being a pirate, and it was so much fun. Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. Those are really good ones. I liked Assassin's Creed 2 a lot. Especially the final fight that you have with the fucking Pope. A fist fight with the Pope was amazing. I totally agree with you on that one, Jim. Okay. Oh, that was sick. Cool, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag as well. It's a lot of fun. And for a PS3? I think PS3 game? The water physics on that game was fucking beautiful. I don't know what it was, but Ubisoft really outdid themselves with the water physics on that one. I loved it. Okay, just a bunch of coffins. Jesus, these guys die hard. Ezio Belmont. Could you imagine if they were to do like an Assassin's Creed kind of game, but with Castlevania? Maybe not. I feel like that's the exact argument that I have about why Lords of Shadow was not good. I did not enjoy the fact that it was basically God of War and Castlevania. Maybe a spin-off, though. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go pee. I will be back in just a second. wonder if there's an Italian Belmont. I'm sure there is. There's a bunch of French Belmonts and English Belmonts. I'm sure there's got to be an Italian one. Okay. Maybe... Oh, that's right. I have a secondary move where I have like a sword. Although I don't know that that's good for Wolfie. Ow. Where'd he go? Bro, just like stop hopping around. What the fuck? Oh. I'm glad that I can see you. We got him. And he gives me a red gem. Okay. Well, that was hardly worth it. But here we are. I gotta say, as janky as this game is, I'm enjoying it substantially more than, the fucking God of War ripoff. And that's even with the shitty, yeah, this stuff. Well, I could never do that again if I tried. Yep. Okay, we open the grating. Oh no, it's gonna make me... Oh, it's gonna make me platform up here again. Oh, okay. Got it. Wow, this sucks. This bit of platforming is really tough. Wow. So everything gets stronger at night, and everything is baby weak during the day. So I guess that's what the difference between night and day is, and why you would use the cards. Be sure to save. Oh, I'm way ahead of you, Toko. I am way ahead of you. Okay. So we opened the gate. Killed that skelly. Got that red jewel. Oh. It wasn't that gate that we opened? What gate did we open? There's no map. Is it back this way? Wait, Castlevania game with no map? What blasphemy is this? No, really? Like, what bullshit is that? Oh, this one. But yeah, for real though, like, what Castlevania game doesn't have a map? The sound design in this game is seriously giving old school Resi. I wonder what the timing of this game versus Resident Evil 1 and 2 is. All those games came out in the 90s. I wonder if this predates it or precedes it. Bye, buddy. Ugh. This was 99. So that means that it predates it, right? Resident Evil 2 was 97, 98. All right. Hell yeah. Look at the progress we're making. Resi 1 was 96. Resi 2 had to be 97 then, right? Uh-oh. This is a boss arena if I ever saw one. Yep. Oh, it's our buddy! Mr. I believe I can fly. And fucking skeletons on motorcycles! What? Why? Why? That's so dumb. Oh my god, this is some good shit. Oh. Why skeletons on motorcycles, though? It makes no sense. And now he's starting to lose all his bony bones. Oh no, bitch. You on the ground. Teabag him. Wait. Teabag him. There we go. What year does this game take place? Well, I mean, it's from 1999, so tell me this doesn't beat Lords of Shadow. This really beats the shit out of Lords of Shadow. I'm sorry. This is jank as hell, but it's got so much more character to it. 1852. Here we go, boys! We made it to the castle.
Ah, yes! Yes, I'm so smart!
Not gonna say anything. Just gonna shuffle along. Alright. Yay! Look at that walk animation! Why are his hands so tiny? He's got like Trump hands, where his arms make his hands look just stupidly small. This gate won't stop me! Oh, maybe it will. Big dick walk. Oh, shit. Castle wall. You're telling me, buddy. Alright, will I save? Yes, I'll save. Okay, let's see what we can do. Can't go that way. Donald Rump. I want that watch. Just because it's so damn funny. Wow, speaking of Resident Evil vibes, I think they literally just took the Resident Evil door animation there. Here we go, here we go. Reinhardt Red. Whee! Ah! That's the dragon skull! Whee! What is this? Ooh, a sun card. Hooray. You think there would be an Italian Belmont? I mean, just Belmont is kind of French. There's gotta be. Just try Googling Italian Belmont and see if anything comes up. There has to be Belmonts from like all over Europe. In fact, isn't Trevor Belmont Italian? Ezio Belmont sent it. I'm sorry, is that a Medusa head? I don't know. Oh, it's gonna make me jump. Oh, it's gonna make me jump. No! Oh, and there's fall damage, of course. I don't see where any of the devs from Resident Evil worked on this game, but it does seem like it heavily borrows from Resi 1 in some areas. I mean, it was the 90s. Odds are good that, like, they just took assets from each other whenever making their games, and nobody had any sort of recourse, because video games were still in the Wild West back then. Whoop. Woo! Get the sun card. And let's go. Have sun card, will travel. Oh! Whoa, that was clutch. Love the way that N64 textures make everything feel larger than life, right? Oh, come on, that's so unfair. Oh, I made it. Oh, God, big dick. Right over here. That's me. Oh. Come on. Thank you. Made it. Oh, this platforming is rough. There was a fucking thing there. Okay. Didn't realize there was a blade that drops there. Come on, big dick! Well, now I get the 2014 YouTube live stream energy. What the fuck is this? Oh no. Oh no. Thank God that instantly does it. Woo! We did it! That was rough. And every single thing dropped an item. I'm gonna Google Italian Belmont, see what comes up. What the fuck is that? I don't know. That's a snake on a chain. I am sick of this monkey fighting snakes on this monkey through Friday chain. Alright. Oh. Okay. Sure. There's a save point down there. I'd feel better if I had some sort of health. Never saw a sense of version. No, I haven't. Is that literally what they say? Instead of motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane, they say monkey? That's nuts. Oh, dude, you gotta look it up. White jewels. Save up to this point? Hell yeah. Search YouTube for snakes on a plane Monday through Friday. Made it. Okay, I'll be right back. I need another burp. Hold on. Alright, we back. Okay, clearly wants me to drop down here. I do not want the knife. Okay, for real though, why am I collecting gold? Like, am I going to be spending this on something? Because that would be great if I could, like, increase attack power or defense or something. Shelly sent you that clip on Discord. Alright, I'll check it out later, buddy. A moon card. Already got that. Vampires are allergic to gold, maybe? Possibly. It would definitely make sense. Oh, okay. I didn't get the power up, but I got 500 gold. The fucking birthday candle skeleton. The contents of the bag are useless. Only sand and gravel, in quotation marks. Oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. So this thing is open now. Samuel Jackson, edited for TV, is pretty funny. Did I just see a skeleton version of a bob-omb? Yes, that's exactly what that is. And I have 7,000 gold right now. What do I spend it on? Uh-oh. I like how skeletons... Oh, no. Just appear in this game at all times. No, not the knife. Oh, no. This game doesn't let you pick up the thing you just dropped. Shit. Ow. Ow. You know what? Actually, kill me. Alright. The white jewel looked green. It was white, goddammit. I did not have... I don't think I have any roast beef. Nope. I have a couple of Pokemon cards, and that's it. A huge iron grating. There must be an opening mechanism. Oh, you know what? There is another door. The left tower key has been used. Well, all I found was Ronaldo Gandolfi. There you go. That's a Belmont. Maybe Belmont is just a French surname. Maybe they're all French. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh my god, those are Medusa heads. Those are the worst looking Medusa heads I've ever seen. Okay, these things flip over. Woo! Oh no! Castlevania Nocturne takes place in Paris, France. It tracks. I feel like watching the Castlevania series on Netflix, like, all of them take place in France somewhere. Like, not all of the Belmonts sound French, but it does seem like it takes place in France. Be interesting to see them branch out into other areas. Really? Yeah. At least I believe so. I feel like they should have some sort of Eastern European representation, because Vlad the Impaler, the inspiration for Dracula, came from Czech Republic, something like that. And I feel like they should just have something like that. There's a lot of creepy stuff that comes out of France, though. Like, their whole catacomb thing is rife for shit like the undead and all that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, no! Romania. Yeah, that's it. Well, I gotta say, as much as I've been dying in this game, I think I've actually made some really good progress. This is, I'm proud of myself for how far I've gotten in this. I love gothic shite. I, too, enjoy some good gothic shit. Ow. Gothic architecture is beautiful. Fucking die. Thank you. Ow. No! I wish I had a rewind feature. I know it's a crutch. Like, that's the only reason why I got through Dracula X in a single sitting, but... man, I wish I had a rewind feature. Uh-oh. Birthday candle skeleton. Look at me speed run. These things are random. They don't... no! God damn it! What imagine if I went like SEO? I can see that. I can't imagine a Belmont being as sneaky as an assassin or whatever, but they certainly do have like the what's it called? Control over like weapons and whatnot down. Like, I feel like a whip would be very up in Assassin's Creed style weapons alley. It's very silent, and if you use it right, it's very deadly. Yeah, I could see that. Uh-oh. 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 Belmonts have too much big dick energy to be stealthing. I mean, yeah, you look at the character model for Simon Belmont in Smash Bros, and he's just like unga bunga as shit. Got a fucking loincloth and a chain-ass whip. It's not even like a whip, it's like made out of a chain. He's unga bunga as shit. My way. No! No! God damn it, I survived. Zangetsu equals Simon. Ah. We're gonna get past this. I wonder what a speed run of this game looks like. Past these motherfuckers. Alright. I'm on fire. Ah. See, it'd be one thing, like, just jumping across those gaps, as tricky as they are in 3D, but they make those things turn over at different intervals. They aren't consistent. So I can continue to try... Ow. Speedrun this, but, like... That's the bottleneck right there. Get past this. Jesus, why do they take so many hits? Okay, good. Whew! We made it. Give me something to eat and give me a save point. Please. Oh, not a cutscene. That's never good. Unless it is. Might be good. We might be good. How fucking inconvenient is it to have the way to open a door all the way up that broken spiral staircase? Oh. There's a castle over there, huh? Darkula!
Why is this happening to me? Why? So
Miserable.
Ooh, quality voice acting.
All who oppose the Dark Lord must die.
Does Dracula know he's standing on air?
Come, meet your doom.
I like how nobody's face changes in all of this. Bye, Darkula. Then Reinhardt just snaps his head back like, well, that was weird. It wants me to go that way. I don't think I picked up any... Nope. I did not pick up any sort of healing thing. Maybe there's something in this. Oh, thank Christ, there's roast chicken. Oh, more progress. Look at us go, buddy. Look at us go. We're making our way. Doofy-ass dragon heads. nothing. See you guys. Ow. Okay, good. Wait, where are we? Oh, I remember. I remember. I've been here. Go down here. Then I get to a save point. Yay! See, this is what I imagine Castlevania 16 to be like. Castlevania 16. Not even 64. Uh-oh. Oh no. Our health is healed. That's not good. Here we go. Please, more skeletons on motorcycles. 16 times 4. I'm a programmer. Give me a break. I get it. Yay! We killed the puppies. But this is what I imagine. Just jank-ass combat in a castle with the worst camera controls imaginable. Well, I'm glad this game did not disappoint, Space. And also didn't disappoint Space. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Why do the Cerberus heads shoot fire out their mouths? Meat! Okay. Thank you. Imagine Assassin's Creed Belmonts. 10 out of 10. Would watch again, but I would never play this piece of hot garbage even if you paid me. How I feel about Glover. It's silly to me that you can whip ghosts. I'm not gonna to pay the price with Uwu Umu's butthole. Oh, Ratter-tatter circa 2021. What were you talking about? Yoshi, I know. But I don't remember you having to pay a price with this little butthole. You weren't playing the same game. I recently played through, relatively recently, last year, played through the remake of Thousand Year Door. I don't remember that. But Ratter clearly has different memories. Alright. Looking more castle-y now. I like this. Things are looking much better now. What's in here? Door is locked from the other side. It is the servants' entrance. Cutscene! Yay! What the fuck is that? What are you? No, for real, what the fuck are you? Let's see what's going on inside Ryder's head when she plays a cutesy, innocent game. Don't think I could unsee it. And I can't even see inside my head. But I never unsee that. Wait until she plays the cutesy games that she wants to play after she gets through the vanilla game of Persona. I'm sure she's going to have some very interesting things to say. What were the games you were wanting to play? Little Gator Game and one other one? I think Duck Detective. Well, pretty flowers. Yeah, these are straight up Resident Evil room transitions. Ducks are twisted motherfuckers. Rather would fit right in. Yeah, probably. I think I'd rather have an axe than a knife. What's in here? Ayo. This is literally staircase. Yeah, it's literally the staircase from Resident 1. What the fuck? Hey, yo, 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 yo! Calm down with that crucifix, buddy. Alright. You appear to be a genuine human. Thank you. I am Charlie Vincent, the mightiest of all vampire killers. You look like a villager. Are you lost in the forest? I am Reinhard Schneider. I have come to destroy Dracula. Don't talk nonsense. Leave Dracula to me. He is not the sort of opponent for an amateur like you. The vampire is not a foe to be taken lightly. I advise you to flee to safety now. Obstinate youth, I will give you one more warning. Leave this place without delay. Do you understand? Bye, buddy. Yeah, I'm not leaving. Ah, yes. At dawn, I spied a young woman in the rose garden. In the midst of the nest of foes, she was calmly tending the roses. You don't say. Let's just put that theory to test. Yo, I think this man's a Christian. Just a hunch. Okay. Let us use a sun card. Wow. Okay. And no one. Old man lied to us. No, yeah, that's literally the staircase from Resident Evil 1. A door marked storeroom. It is locked. He's just chilling, walking around. Purifying. I broke the glass! Oh my god! Did get my cross again though. Alright, can't do anything. Just Belmont fought Dracula's ghost. Just Belmont. He was the Belmont from Aria of Sorrow? I believe. Slow frame rate. Here we go. Harmony of Dissonance. My bad. He fought the ghost of Dracula. I've heard the theory that the Grim Reaper is like a ghost or a clone or something, but I had not heard that about Darkula. Ooh, cutscene. It's a piece of paper. Pick it up. It seems to be a contract, but it is so hard to read. Pray, excuse me, but have you seen a scroll hereabouts? Ah, that's it. I thank you dearly. This is important to my business. Okay, forgive my rudeness. My name is Renan. I am what you would call a demon. Gah! Trigger word. Wait. I am not an enemy. My role is to provide useful items for adventurers to the Dark Castle. It is shameful for a demon to be working, but one needs gold even in hell these days. Wow. That sounds like real life for sure. Whenever the need arises, use the scroll to summon me. That scroll? Okay. Dear me, is that the time? He almost did it for a second. He just go, oh, is that the time? That's like the equivalent of someone like raising their wrist and being like, oh god, look at the time. You don't even have a watch on, buddy. The contract. What do you require? Moon card, sun card. Not available. What? Nothing. You've got garbage. I want meat. The cross is such an oddly specific weakness for Dracula. Oh no, a symbolic representation of the form of execution that was used on that Jewish carpenter in the 1st century Judea. My only weakness. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why that would make him weak, you know, like... I feel like if it was any sort of religious paraphernalia, it should make him weak. Not just the cross. Okay. Can't do anything there. Also, not a fan of garlic. I think he just didn't like garlic because it made his breath stink. I mean, that's why my dad wasn't a fan of garlic. Although, my dad may have been a vampire. I don't know. Rose of the Seven Sins. Oh, another cutscene. What do we got? Booby! Help! This place swarms with demons! You have entered the castle of hell! Okay. What's the matter? What has happened? Not the rose from Beauty and the Beast. If you value your life, you will flee this place now. Your father was a vampire? Maybe. I guess that would make me Alucard. Oh god, no! Tactical roll! Tactical roll! Heh heh heh. You smell different from the usual, adventurer. Come to me. I will taste your blood. And he's dead. Red jewels. Broken mirror. Where did they come in from? Here? That was so anticlimactic. He gets his own, like, entrance cutscene and everything, and I'm just like, whip, 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 dead. A door marked archives. It is locked. No, but for real, do I not have a map? Why? Camera through the door is def a real vibe. It's so fucking 1990s. Okay, I think I gotta go out this way, and I think I gotta go into the flower garden at dawn? I will taste your blood. Oh god, a whip. Who uses a whip? Ah. Door to the maze. It is locked. That scroll on the ground brings up the merchant. However, the merchant doesn't have anything of value for sale. The contract. Extra, extra. Oh. Does not have meat. He has purifying. Has a sun card and has a moon card. Ugh. Makes sense though. I mean, Resi was the only survival horror people knew at the time, so every game like this would be compared to it. Yeah, that makes sense. Or borrow heavily from it. Okay. Now what? Oh. Trinket heard the magic words. She's on her way up. Do you have any sort of information to give to us? At dawn, I spotted one young woman at the rose garden. In the midst of the nest of foes, she was calmly tending the roses. But I was over there, and nobody was around at dawn. I don't understand that. Maybe there's something up here. Anything over here? Red jewel. Ooh. Can't get in there. No, it's up here. I keep hearing this howling sound and I think it's from the game, and then it gets louder and realize it's Cal. Yeah, Cal tends to make little sounds. He likes to be heard. Unless he's in a new situation with a bunch of new people. which case he's silent as the grave. He's just like looking around and not making a sound, and people will come up and talk to him and be like, "Oh, he's so cute," and he'll just stare at him like, "I don't know you." Stranger danger. Anything in here? Oh, I remember this room. And then I come over here and it's like, it's locked. It's the archives, duh. Baby's gotta observe. I broke the glass. Okay, nothing in there. Probably need a key for that room. It's gotta be down here, and I have a feeling this is the area that he meant when he said, at sunrise there's somebody who attends to the roses. So let us use our sun card and see what's up. Anything, anything, anything? Nope. Neato. I mean, I was in that other room when the sun came up and nobody was in it, but it looked like it had a bunch of roses, so what exactly is not Belmont talking about? LMFAO, so apparently MAGA is demanding Trump received the Nobel Peace Prize for bombing Iran. Yeah. He also wanted to call the feud that Iran and Israel had the 10-day war. Does this game have experience growth or equipment function other than secondary weapon? No. No, it does not. 12-day war. Anything out here? Boo, disgrace the Castlevania franchise. I mean, this is their first 3D one. They were just doing the best they could with what they had. Okay, there's gotta be something in here that I'm missing. They're still fighting. By the way, Iran even lob missiles at unoccupied US bases as a fuck you for bombing them. Fountain water doesn't kill you. No, see, the other water was supposedly poisoned, and that's why it killed me. Not the fact that it was a river and like super rushing water and like all that. No, it was poisoned. Okay. So I'm not supposed to go backwards. The other water was from the Jersey River. And this is not the area that the chick showed up at dawn. Even though it looks like there's a bunch of roses. If only there was a map. Storeroom is locked. Stupid ghosts. can't I break the vases? So 1:51 in my country, so I'm going to bed. Alright, we'll see you later, buddy.
Arrivederci.
Thanks for stopping by. Not the Jersey River. What river am I thinking of? I'm too tired to think. Good night. Alright, we'll see you later, Jim. Hey, Jim. Ohio River? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Maybe. Try to break in the storeroom. I couldn't. Door to the maze is locked. There's nothing out there. Where else could it possibly go? What else could I possibly do to make noise? I touched on everything, but finish the lyric yourself. That's not a stab at Michael, that's just a metaphor. I'm just psycho, I go a little bit crazy sometimes. I get a little bit out of control with my rhymes. Bend down, touch your toes, and just glide like the center of attention. Maybe run around smashing right C like Pokemon trying to find hidden pickups. Maybe. Give it a little boop boop, it's okay. Oops, Missy D just skipped and everybody heard you. Let one rip. Now I'm gonna make you dance, it's your chance. Yeah, boy, shake that ass. Oops, I'm a girl, 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 girl. You know you my world. Ah, now lose it. Just lose it. Go crazy. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. I can break the glass. I've already got one of those things. At dawn, I spied a young woman at the rose garden. In the midst of the foes, she was calmly tending the roses. Wow, mirror an N64 game? That's rare. No, this is Konami. Chill, earlier you said you like speedy characters. Did you mean seedy? No. No. Okay, let's just wait here and see if anybody shows. Oh! Wait. Wait. Oh, that's the room I went into. God damn it. Running around, I got disoriented and I thought that was a new room. It was not. It was in fact the same room. Oh, God. Alright. Well, I'm gonna wait. I don't know that waiting until 6 o'clock is gonna make anybody show up. So I'm going to just sit around here and wait for somebody to show up. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I will be right back. What's happening? Uh-oh. Oh god, that face is awful. Even he thinks it's terrible. I wish to water the roses. Please step aside. Who are you? What are you doing here? I am Rosa. I look after these white roses. What? White roses. You are a vampire. Why have you no fear? None but vampires and demons live here. Wandering carelessly in this place will soon cost you your life. I cannot disobey my father's teaching to never attack the weak. Such sentimentality will cost you your life. I will forget I saw you. Flee now! The destiny of my blood means I must destroy Dracula. As you will. First you must go to the castle archives. The key to the archives? Ah yes, a previous adventure took it. What the fuck? I can help you no more. Do not lose your life too quickly. Okay. And she just fucking pieces out of there. What? Wow, that was weird. I should go talk to the guy with a cross on his back again. So 3 a.m. is dawn in this game, by the way. Not 6 a.m. when the sun actually comes up. It is still very much nighttime. Castlevania girl? Hey, buddy. A comfortable bed. You walk around the room with a bunch of crosses on at night, but during the day, you walk around with a bunch of crosses, but at night you just sleep calmly in that bed, even though you know there's a bunch of vampires around. Okay. Well, I guess I may as well go buy some more Pokemon cards since I lost them. Dude, imagine if Castlevania was a girl. Dude, that would never happen. That would never happen. That's especially not a game that we're gonna play later on, but dude, that would never happen. I gotta say, I think there's only a handful of 3D Castlevania games that we're gonna play. After this, we're gonna be doing the DS collection. And then after the DS collection, we're going to do the PS2 Castlevanias. And then that's gonna be it for, like, the 3D shit. Extra, extra, read all about it! Weird dude with tail wants you to buy a sun card. It's not available? What? You suck, bro. Okay, well, I hope everyone's okay with... Oh, wait. It's already 6 a.m. Oh, boy! 3 a.m.! So what are your thoughts on Castlevania 64 so far, Space? It is janky, but I would be lying if I said that I wasn't having more fun with this than I was Lords of Shadow. The key to the archives? Ah! That must be the key I found in the Rose Garden. My intuition tells me it is worthless. Take it if you wish. It's far more resi-coded than I imagine it would be, and that's not a bad thing. She's a brick castle. She's mighty mighty. She puts it in her asshole. She's a brick castle. Whee! I'm Reinhardt. I like jumping. I'm Reinhardt. I whip things. Whee! I slow down frame rate whenever I jump. Into the archives. The archive key has been used. I don't want that. What's this? I got the garden key. So there's literally no reason to be in the archives except to get the garden key? What shitty design is that? In other Castlevania games, it would lead to a boss fight, and like the boss fight would have the key to go forward, or it would give you like some sort of power to be able to reach a key. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just go to the castle. Or the garden, or whatever it is. Whee! She's a brick house. The maze garden key has been used. Uh-oh, hold on to your dicks, boys and girls. The door is locked from the other side. Looks like a shortcut door to me. And the door is unmovable. There seems to be no keyhole. Doesn't look like anything. This is about to be a boss fight, isn't it? Who's there? Please, help me. What is a child doing in this place? I am Reinhardt. You're safe. My name is Malice. So, Malice, why are you all alone in this fearful place? They burned the village, my home, my mother and father too. That's terrible. They took all the children to the castle. The devil in the black cloak was looking for children, and then, my head hurts. I can't remember. It's all right. You don't have to talk. Here's some puppies to play with. Oh no. How terrible. Malice, wait! Don't leave me! I'm scared! Malice, wait! I thought we had a pact! Ow, get off me, bitch! Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, that is absolute dog shit. What the fuck was that? Ah, shit. Oh, god damn it. Stone Dog humps your leg while Chainsaw Man... That's a... I guess this is supposed to be a vampire. Oh no. And I get money. And I guess I'm poison. Oh, my status is vamp. The fuck? Anachronistic in 1852 minds you, amputates your stomach. I guess you're a vampire now. I guess I am. Alright, let's go run into the most sane Christian in the world. Talk to him really quick. Okay. Oh yes, at dawn I spied a young woman in the garden, in the midst of... Oh, is that what that's for? Interesting. Alright, so now we're going to use the moon card. And now that we know this is the correct course of action, we're just gonna kinda sit here and wait. In the meantime, I guess we can take a look at the video that Space shared. Because we literally have to wait until 3 a.m. So let's take a look here.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane! Everybody strap
it's
in!
14 seconds long.
I'm about to open some freaking windows.
That's fine. Alright, we'll go to gameplay, display capture, and here we go. Don't look at that! Oh my god, I'm embarrassed! Oh my god! Bigamize it, and this is the video that Space was talking about.
Enough is enough! I have
Oh my
had
God,
it with
cute.
these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some freaking windows.
What the fuck does Monday Friday playing mean?
Odin
Like, for
Valhalla
real,
Rising,
though?
Now available on mobile and PC.
Oh, nobody
Exclusive
download
with
that.
Google
We're not
Play
sponsored.
Games. Ascend to Valhalla on a larger PC screen.
Nobody get that.
All right, listen up, y'all. I'm y'all substitute teacher, Mr. Garvey. I
Alright,
taught school for 20 years in the inner city,
alright.
so
That's
don't
a
even
good
think
one.
about messing with me. Y'all feel me?
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Let's take a roll here. Jay Quellen. Where's Jay Quellen at? No Jay Quellen here?
Dude, y'all realize that this is like a 12, 13-year-old skit at this
do
point?
You mean Jacqueline?
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be. Y'all wanna play?
This was long before, what's his
Jake
name,
Quellen?
became a horror director.
Balake.
Keegan-Michael Key.
Where is Balake at?
And...
No Balake
Why can't
here
I remember
today.
his fucking name?
Yes, sir.
Blake?
My name's Blake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Blake. What? Do you want to go to war, Balake? Because we will go to war.
No.
I'm for real.
I'm for
I'm
real.
for real. So you better check yourself.
D Nice.
Jordan
Is there a
Peele.
D
That's
Nice?
it.
If one of y'all says some silly ass name, this whole class is gonna feel my wrath. Now, D Nice.
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch. You say your name right now.
Denise?
Say it right.
Denise.
Correctly.
Denise.
Right.
Denise.
Right.
D-Nice.
That's better. Thank you.
That's better.
A Ron, where are you? Where is A Ron right now? No A Ron, huh? Well, you better be sick, dead, or mute, A Ron. Here. Oh, yeah. Why didn't you answer me the first time I said it, huh? I'm just asking you. I said it like 4 times. So why didn't you say it the first time I said A Ron?
It's pronounced Aaron.
You done messed up, Aaron. Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office.
Oshag Hennessy.
Who?
Oshag Hennessy.
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass. Insubordinate
And
and
churlish.
churlish. Timothy.
Present.
Thank you. I'm gonna take a little roll here. Jay Quellen.
Here.
Present. Alright. D Nice. Alright, we got a little bit left and we're done. Hey, Ron. This plane goes Monday to Friday. This Monday to Friday plane. Alright. Yeah, that's exactly how I'm feeling, Reinhardt. As soon as I get that fucking keep, I am going and getting, going and saving. Holy shit. It's so annoying because it only goes to 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. Oh shit, speaking of, now we gotta wait until Old Man River wakes up. Fuck. Oh, you know what? We can go over here to the thing and kill the vampire while we're waiting. Quit doing the thing that I do you to me. That sounds like a me quote. Alright. Now. God, this combat is so dumb. And I killed the vampire. You can tell by the stutter. Grrr. Oh wait, we leave this room, and now we come back in, and there's gonna be a table. Oh, what? Oh, that's crazy. I thought it was gonna be some more in 64 jank, but it wasn't. Okay, it's 6 a.m. Old Man Winter's gonna be awake, and then we can get the key from him. Walking around his room with 14 crosses. Key to the archives? Ah, I found it in the Rose Garden. My intuition tells me it's worthless, but there you go! Fucking what? I have this key, but surely it's pointless. Yeah, you can have it. Stupid. Oh, hi, little boy. What you doing with your pajamas there? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. He shakes his head as if he's saying no. And he enjoys it when I go, no, 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 no. It makes him dizzy sometimes, though. And he falls over. But babies fall over all the time. No, 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 no. Exactly, Space. Okay. We have gotten the key. We are going to save this bitch right now because we are not suffering through that again. I was not sure that sitting through until 3 a.m. was actually going to do anything. But I'm glad that we could occupy ourselves with some Key and Peele skits. Just watch. That's the thing that's going to get this stream taken down, is us watching Key and Peele. But god damn it, like, I have no way to skip ahead to 3 a.m. What am I supposed to do? Talk to you guys? Fuck that. That's too much. Too much to ask. Just remember, you gotta go down to the ass end of the castle and kneel down for 3 minutes and get sucked up by the vortex. Exactly. Otherwise, you don't get into the castle. Dude, but for real though, that is the stupidest Castlevania mechanic that I think I've ever heard of. Kneel down for 5 or so seconds and wait for a tornado to come to pick you up. There was nothing to hint that that's how you should do things. It's crazy. And this is why people thought that video games were for nerds. You had to play them so fucking much back in the day because there wasn't a online forum to talk about what you need to do in Castlevania 2, Simon's Revenge. I don't even remember what it's called. Yeah, well, you're one to talk. Ugh. Ryder got the hiccups last night. She was hiccuping until we went to sleep. I've had a couple of drinks, okay? I'm good. Oh. Now Mr. Useless Power-Ups is going to tell us some shit about power-ups. Okay. Now, since we went that way first, let's see if going an alternate route is better for us. Hiccup. Hiccup. I can't pick up anything. I want to see if I can find like some chicken or something, so that whenever the chainsaw dude comes around, I'm not fucked. Must be what Pokemon feel like. Oh. Okay. Well, he's dead. He's dead. Just involuntarily saying their name over and over, just like a hiccup. What the fuck was that? Why did he wake back up? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we saved. Okay, so walking around that way gets us absolutely nothing. So we do have to go see the little boy and then fight the onslaught of bullshit. He smacked your ass to death in the chainsaw and then tried to start it. By the way, Ratter, he destroyed the taco book. He ripped off the back page that actually had the taco fingerprint or finger puppet. So I had to throw it away. Taco baby. Exactly. I don't know if you want to replace it or just be like whatever. But yeah, it's gone. Oh, shit. Okay. Talk to this guy again. Tacos are baby's favorite food. I'd be curious to see what Kaladin does with a taco. Yep. That's gonna be the next one. Kaladin has decided that his favorite things to chew on while he's teething are not like the teething toys or whatever. He wants to chew on his books. No, god damn it. Wow, these things are really annoying. So apparently what I gotta do is kill the dogs! Oh shit, they're trying to absorb your knowledge! Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time. I want to get to the next save point and then call it quits. But I feel like we've made some really, really good progress in this game. I mean, Cal. Hello everyone, happy to join you all for the legendary Castle 64. Oh, the memories I have playing this version with my sister up. The old 64, this sure takes me back in the secret weapons. Oh, if you have any pointers outstanding, man, please share. Because, I keep on getting my ass chewed out by these garden dogs. I just want to get to the next save point. But these dogs, I can't get free of their bite. So the chainsaw guy comes over and gives me a howdy do. And that's it. Alright, I shall. Thank you. And also...
Welcome back.
Chill is trying to get past the stone dogs humping him to chainsaw death. I mean, basically. It's these two motherfuckers right here. That is a statement. And anybody who has been in this stream for the last 15 minutes knows exactly what that means. Alright. Why? But why? I can't break free of the dogs. Hold on. This is probably the one of the best parts of the game because so much adrenaline is pumping through your system. Follow the running, screaming Malice, and you will eventually end up in a long corridor. Head away from the dog and Frankie, thank God. Follow it, and you will find a candle at the end. Inside is the copper key. Follow the path more, and you will be back inside the villa. Chop down the candle for some roast chicken, then save at the white jewel. Okay, so I'm not even supposed to try and kill these things. Whoop. I am supposed to run past it. Someone in Belmont must not be a nice person. He don't get along with the puppers. Okay. So I'm not even supposed to kill these dogs. I'm just supposed to run past them. I can do that. Water. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. Okay, Satan's gonna come forward and tell me, you can buy things for me. They're not useful, but you can buy them. What are you buying? Oh God, I hope I'm going the right way. I am not going the right way. Oh, I am now. I just gotta jump. Constantly. As long as I jump, they can't get me. This feels like a Benny Hill sketch. Oh, he's up there. Woo, we made it. For my old brain can remember, castle keeps secret. Before entering the castle, keep examining the torches by the entrance. That's a ledge you can grab onto and traverse to another torch containing a power-up. An invisible bridge leads to a floating platform with a medicinal kit. You've come this far. Once you're through the forest, you're safe. It's a good thing cutscenes prevent dog attacks. You're a man. The end. Thanks for closing those gates in my face, buddy. Oh my God! No, 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 no. Thank God it let me back in. Nothing there. A copper key. and some roast chicken. Let's go ahead and use that. And we're gonna save. Data saved. Boys and girls, we have made some really, really good progress on Castlevania 64. This has been a lot of trial and error. Outstanding man, thank you so much for joining us. Can somebody drop a Discord really quick? Thank you guys so much for joining me for another Castlevania stream. Thank you, Toko. Thank you, Space. Outstanding man, if you want any notification about when we go live, Discord is pretty much the only place that we post things. So if you want to know when we're going to be continuing Castlevania 64, feel free to join the Discord. And a random quote, can someone translate rat to me? Nobody can. I've been married to her for so many years and I still don't know. Hi, little boy. But yes. So next Thursday, we may or may not be streaming because we have to get ready for Cal's birthday. But the following week, Monday, Tuesday, Router and I will definitely be streaming. So, at the very least, 2 weeks from now, we'll be streaming again. Hopefully, it'll be a week. But until then, night-night. And don't let the vampire jank bite. It is certainly up there. Kaya's birthday on Thursday. I know you'll give him a blast. We are trying to. Thank you so much for joining our community, outstanding man. And we will good hiccup night. Oh, I didn't even need to say hiccup. I just literally did it. We'll see you guys next time. And we'll be sure to let you know if we're streaming or not next Thursday and Friday or not. Good night, y'all.